Hello guys, in today's video we will discuss the Python script which actually generated the random password. So this is the second video. In the first video I have shown you the demo how actually it creates the random password. Now we will see the Python script which actually generated it. So we are using the choice and shuffle function from the random module. So choice and shuffle, I will explain about these when we use them. So the logic is like this. So we will be using three different lists: letter list, number list, symbols list. Letter list contains all the letters in uppercase and lowercase, A to Z uppercase, A to Z in small case, and the number list contains 0 to 9 numbers, and the symbol list contains these symbols. Now these symbols are accepted by most of the websites. So we have created three different lists. After that, now we want to ask the user how many letters, how many numbers, how many symbols they want in their password. So using this input function, we have asked the users how many letters, numbers, and symbols they want, and we need to convert them into the integer. So I use this typecasting int, right? Okay, we got the number of letters, number of numbers, and number of symbols, and we stored in these three variables: n underscore letters, n underscore numbers, and underscore symbols. So so what we'll be doing is, okay, we will use this choice function. Now what is this choice function? Let's see. Now this choice function choose a random element from a non-empty sequence. So we need to pass a list to this choice function, and it chooses randomly an element from that list. So if we pass this letter list, it randomly chooses any element this from the letter list. It can choose any element. And if you pass the number list, it chooses any number between 0 and 9. And if you pass this list, it chooses between these symbols, right? Okay, we have created an empty list. Now initially we don't have anything, the password is empty. So for char in range 0 to n letters, so using this range function we will run the for loop 0 to n letters. That means, for example, if the user has given 4, if the user says that they need 4 letters, so for char in range 0 to 4, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, total 4 times this loop will run, so till n minus 1 only. So how many n letters it will be n minus 1. That means, say if five letters are given, so the range becomes 0 to 5. So here 0 to 4 is the count we get. 5 is not included. Totally it becomes 5 times because we are counting 0 also. If we had started with 1 over here, we just need to add 1 over here also, so that the count remains the same, so that the number of letters given by the user should be in the password. So we are using 0, so no need for that, and we need to put this n letters. And what we are doing is password dot append. We are adding each time we iterate, we are appending choice. For this choice function we are passing the letter list. So what happening is, for char in range 0 to 4, for example n letters is 4, password dot append choice of letter list. So this letter list is this one. So first time when char is 0, randomly chooses any item from this and it appends to this empty, so it gets one element, and after that char becomes 1, and it again chooses a random element and it appends to this password. Say it has chosen first C, and after second time it will add capital A, for example. So it will add these uh, characters or the letters into the password depending upon the n letter count. Similarly for the number also, it will just append the numbers, and for the symbols also it will append the symbols also. So after that, now why we are using this shuffle password. We have to use this shuffle password because if you don't use this shuffle password, the password will be in the predictable manner. It will be in the predictable manner. Predictable manner means first letters, then numbers, then symbols. If we want to randomize that also, then we need to use this shuffle function. So let's see what this shuffle function is. So shuffle list X in place and return none. That means it accepts a list and it shuffles the places of the items. For example, a list, say a list uh, contains the first five alphabets A, B, C, D, E. If we give this list to this shuffle, then it shuffles and returns a list which where the elements are shuffled. Right? Okay, I will explain this when I will show you, or when I run, you can understand that the shuffle function. And after that, we will get a list. We don't want a list, we just need a string. So, using these lines of code, we are converting our list into a string. We are taking an empty string first, and we are just converting, or we just adding the elements to, we are concatenating. By concatenating, we will get a string from a list. So let's run this program. How many letters? Say I want two letters, two numbers, and two symbols. So here the shuffle function is being used. That means the order is shuffled. Here we said that how many letters we want. We said that two letters. That means first two should be letters. But here the first two are not letters. We got two letters, J and I, but they are not first two. They should be first two because we performed this for loop first, but they are not in the order we specified. So that is taken care by the shuffle function. If we did not use this shuffle function, they will be in the order like J, I, and 4, 7, and opening bracket. They will be in order. This is predictable. Even though it is very hard to crack, but it will be in the predictable manner.